Ahoy, morning breathers, and welcome to Tuesday.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, we have Rachel with us this morning. Ahoy, Rachel.
Ahoy, Tim.
You came right in at the well, what do you call that? It's not the last minute because we're starting, according to that clock,
I
a hair
didn't
early.
feel like it was the last minute, but
You're usually here, you started here, like
Yeah.
most of us. We get here at 7 or a little before, and then you realize, it's not so important.
yeah, I was filling up my coffee cup at 7:06 a.m. and I was like, I still got a
You
few
got
minutes.
time. You've got time.
The joy of living downtown, right?
But you had to lock the door on your way in.
I did do that.
So that means you're it.
They say if you are the last one in, you're supposed to lock the door.
That's
I didn't know if I was the last one in, but I just
You are.
flipped the lock.
You're sitting over there by yourself today.
I know.
And no boss man Matt.
Where's boss man Matt at?
He's out.
Okay.
He's sitting down south somewhere.
Got it.
He'll be back tomorrow.
Yay.
Don't worry, he's listening.
Oh.
Ahoy, Matt.
Ahoy, Matt.
I bet he is listening. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
But let's say that he is. And it doesn't matter.
That's right.
You're sitting at the boss man's table, so
I
you have
know.
new responsibilities.
I was looking at the weather. I'm so excited to announce it later today.
Did you notice the outdoor cam before we went on air?
I did not.
It doesn't look very pretty out there, does it?
It's dark to the north, and my car
What?
had sprinkles. Did it rain on you?
Well, no, it's sprinkled somewhere, but it looks dark above the old Mills Seed.
It does look
Company
dark
building.
to the north. So I haven't checked my radar.
There. Well, we also have SPP in the house.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy to you, my lad. We can't do anything without you. You know that. I make a big deal about Boss Man, but we're nothing without you.
We need your magic fingers and your brains. We don't know how to touch all those buttons.
Well, we can touch them. We just don't know what they do.
Yeah, I don't think it would turn out
It's
so
not
well.
going to turn out well.
No.
Like, that's the only one I know.
The camera.
Yeah. And I'm really not even certain I know that, Peter.
How to do this though?
No, what is that? What are you doing?
Oh.
That was cool. Do that again.
It comes with the whoosh sound effect too.
Okay.
Your keyboard looks like tin from here or metal, but it's all lit up.
Oh, this?
Yes.
No, they're just plastic.
Well, because we're seeing the backlight side.
Yeah. But it looks like metal over here, so it looks pretty fancy.
It's very Star Trek-y over there. Dilithium crystals and things.
Right.
Absolutely. Gosh dang it, where's I going? I was going to say something before I wanted to introduce Peter, but I forgot what I was going to say.
Did you have a good weekend? Did you guys have a good weekend?
Yeah, we did.
Good.
On weekend.
We I was around all the kids and grannies,
Oh,
so that was good. Peter, you got to go home.
Went back to Des Moines for the weekend.
ooh, nice.
Jack was here. Who was here? Yeah, he went back home. He went somewhere.
To Madison.
Went up to Wisconsin. Wisconsin.
Daddy.
Does he bring you any of that beer?
Oh, the spotted cow.
Yeah.
He has before, not this time around.
It's kind of a big deal. Have you ever had that beer?
No.
Neither have I.
Yet it's a big deal.
Everyone talks about it
The
when they
spotted
come.
cow beer?
Yes, when they come from Wisconsin, they always seem to pick up spotted cow beer.
Really?
But I'm just not a beer drinker, so I don't know.
Not much either. I'm not much either. Well, let's just do this. We need to thank our sponsors. The Southeast Iowa Video
Yes.
Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC. And the Morning Breath crew, minus Boss Man Matt this morning. We're sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie. And all the Hy-Vees and Hy-Vee Fast and Freshes. We got some hellos up there. Look
Oh,
at
yes.
the board. Holy smoke.
Jim said up in Marion it rained all night, so
I don't think it did here.
I don't think so either.
We had the windows open last night.
Really?
Well, it was a little chilly. But Patty, she roasted or some baked or roasted or whatever, some vegetables. It overpowered the place.
Oh,
So we had to open it. We had to ventilate.
gotcha. Way to go, Patty.
Well, it smelled really good.
I'm sure it did.
but it was enough. So we opened the window.
I would just think it would be a little chilly to be sleeping with my windows open, but that's just me. I'm always cold.
Jimmy says the spotted cow isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Oh, no.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe people like it more for the bottle.
I think people just they just go ape shit for stupid stuff. What? Did I just say something? Oh my goodness! Sorry, so early in the morning. Hey, SPP, what in the heck happened to soccer yesterday?
Same thing that happened last week.
How is this happening?
You know, it's the classic saying, you know, if I had 2 nickels for every time a game got called off for not having enough officials,
You'd have a dime.
I'd have 2 nickels.
It happened again?
Yep.
So did they make you play to halftime?
Didn't even start it.
Didn't
did
even, you guys knew the rules, so you didn't even get started.
Yeah, we knew this time around not to waste 40 minutes just playing a game, and that officials are going to show up, so we didn't play.
Oh my goodness.
It's
What was
starting
the
to look
reason?
bad for Washington.
Yeah. So that's now 2 games they have to reschedule. Now Pleasant
Boys and a girls, right?
Girls.
Both girls matches.
girls matches.
Have they figured? Have you learned anything? Like, did they figure out? So I know the last time the person went to, I don't know, if it was a male or female, went to Cedar Rapids, Washington,
Right.
which is
An hour
not
north.
Washington, Iowa.
No. I don't know what happened this time around. And I'll probably find out in a couple days. But
We need a full report, SPP.
yeah, I'll have to get on that.
Okay.
I'll put Kaylin on that.
You should do a short about that.
I should.
You know, be like, hey, we have a game on the menu. Not on the menu, calendar.
Well, somehow we need to call the official the day before and say, no, we're going to Washington, Iowa.
I think at that point we just have to send them an address. Don't say come to Washington, Iowa.
Yeah.
Come to Washington High School. Just send them an address. And make sure to get here at this specific time.
Maybe we should send the long car after him.
We should.
You could do that. You could have them come here. You can make a parade on the way to the soccer field. You know, make a big deal.
It surely wasn't the same person.
I hope not.
My gosh.
I hope not.
There's that. I can't believe that that's happened twice in one season.
Oh, Peter, Greta doesn't think your mic is on. Oh, man.
Oh, it sure isn't. There we go.
See?
You know,
Thank
they
you,
say,
Greta.
I probably shut that mic off by accident somehow. Peter, you can blame me.
well, sometimes I adjust my chair and I mute my microphone to make sure nobody hears it, but then I always forget to unmute it. So,
So in case you missed all that,
yeah, the 30 minutes we
Peter
just
walked on
had.
the moon just a couple days ago.
That's right.
And he was just telling us about his experience.
Me and Neil Armstrong get to be there. It's a
Had to be there.
beautiful experience.
Well, I hope they get that figured out because right now that's not I'm sure Washington's doing everything right. Why would they schedule a soccer match and not have 2 officials?
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of. I'm sure they did. It's something snafu.
But for 2 of them,
2 games.
2 games, one official says, "Boy, did I screw that up." I don't get it. I don't understand. You got some hellos up there?
A lot of hellos.
Well, let's hear them.
We've got Paula, Jeff.
Paula was first in
Martha.
this morning.
Yeah, she was in there early, even before we got going.
Paula was here
Denise,
before you were.
Probably.
It's true.
Way to go, Paula. Denise, Jim, Paula, and Greta. Greta says hello. Thank you for letting us know about the mic. If you guys can't hear us properly, let us know in the comments. We'll get that fixed right up. Actually, Peter will, but
Fade in and out. Very cool. Oh, yeah. Jimmy, see? Jimmy's
The old-
noticing your fade.
The old whoosh.
Whoosh.
oops, Cindy's here.
So good. So cool. Cindy, just so you know, we still have not been shared any salsa, have we, SPP?
Mm-mm.
That's,
I actually thought about that this morning when I was blow drying my hair.
you thought about
was like,
Cindy's salsa that
No.
she sent to Matt to give to everybody?
Well, I thought Martha sent salsa too, and
She did.
And I was like,
To
I
Jimmy
wonder,
and me.
I wonder if they ate the salsa without me again. It's been a few weeks.
I don't think so. I think Matt still has it, and he's waiting for the right
The
time.
right
I
time.
don't know what it is, what it'll be.
Cinco de Mayo.
Well, maybe that's the right
Could be.
time. Could be.
Could be.
Okay, so we learned soccer Now they have 2 to make up.
Yep.
It's just prolonging the season.
It's gonna make for some rough weeks playing 3 games and
It very well could.
I feel bad for the parents that took off time from work to go watch their kid.
yeah.
That's
'Cause those games start right at 5 too.
that's
So
really a bummer.
I'll have to take off a little early.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. If you're a normal, you have normal hours, you work till 5. If you worked in Iowa City, you wouldn't get there until
Yeah.
you'd missed most of the first half. Peter, did you see that Cooper Flagg is the sensational Duke freshman guard is going pro?
I did
I
see
think he
that.
could have stuck around for one more year, but
He's a freshman?
uh-huh.
Ooh. That seems a little young.
he's pretty good.
He's pretty good. Just a little bit.
Played basketball for a little bit. He's pretty good. I seriously don't think one more year at Duke would hurt him.
No, especially since I think he's only 18 still. So he very well could.
He's very mature. He's a very good player. But I don't know. One more year wouldn't hurt him.
But at the same time, he's going to be the number 1 overall pick, and he's going to make his money this year.
He's not making any now, is he?
Of course not.
Of course not.
Of course not.
But he'll make the big money next year. So we've got that going on. If college basketball and football wasn't all messed up enough, now all the good players take off. But they've been doing that for a while. In other news, the Boston Marathon was yesterday. We didn't talk about that one lick yesterday.
We did not.
I did not even know it.
I didn't know either.
Matt's the former runner, Boss Man Matt.
Boss Man Matt was a runner.
Oh my God, yeah.
That is something I don't think I could really fully enjoy.
We've got the 10K or something this weekend.
The
Key Wash.
The Key Wash.
Oh, yeah.
Key Wash, is that a 10K?
I don't remember, but that's this weekend.
Matt was the first winner of that. The first year they did it, he
Fun
won.
facts I didn't know around here.
How about that?
He needs to have a medal hanging on the wall.
Well, I don't know what it was. I don't remember that.
5K, 10K, and half, according to Greta.
So, okay. So you can do a half marathon. So Matt was the first winner of that.
You know what they were asking for? They were asking for pacers. That would be so... You don't even get a medal for that. You run the whole way.
You get add a boy or add a girl, pat on the back.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'll pace you for the first couple blocks. Then you're on your own.
I'll pace you
That
and
get
walk
ya?
it.
Let's just start here.
I'll walk you down the
Kudos.
street and then just let you go from there.
I'm out.
Kudos to those people at the
I'm out.
Pacers. That would...
I've seen those pacers before. That's a good idea.
I don't think I could run that much, but
A pacer would be perfect because you just go out and you just got to run a mile in so many minutes, right?
right, you have to keep a
And that's
certain
it.
time.
Yeah.
Or you're doing it, I don't know, for 2 miles. Wow.
I'd love to be the
Marathon would be 13 miles.
20-minute mile tempo pace, though. Just that really slow jog.
Yes, it's a good pace that your ticker can hang on to. In the Boston Marathon, I did the math on this. They're running 4:45 miles over 26 miles.
Wow.
4-minute, 45-second miles. 4-minute, 45-second miles for
That's-
26 miles.
That is...
Can you believe that?
No.
And that's not even the record. The record would be just slightly less than that. But
Oh, Denise says the beer at the turn around motivates you to finish.
now that
don't know
somehow
if
we've
I
talked
could-
about.
I don't know if I could drink anything.
Well,
Maybe.
you might. Didn't we? We've talked about this, right? I was going to volunteer. at
I
the
think we
turnaround.
did. I think we
I
did.
just got to take my long car out to the turnaround because I'm not running out there.
No, of course
Is the
not.
turnaround at Westchester?
Somewhere out there.
It is fun to see everybody come to town and everyone that comes from all over.
There's a lot of people that do this thing.
Yes.
It turned into a big deal. My Alex is going to run it. I think she's doing the 10K.
Wow.
When I say my Alex, my family.
You know what I've noticed is the new bathhouse on the square. Maybe you guys have talked about this. It looks beautiful. Hopefully it'll be open for that.
It will not.
Oh,
It's behind schedule.
Shoot, it looks very nice.
So
I do think it's pretty.
Kaibo's it will be.
That's okay.
Kaibo.
Sure.
Heard that term?
I don't.
Last year, my girls, Madison and Tessa, ran it, and I went and took pictures. And so I went and waited at the finish line and took pictures of people coming through. It's so fun to see their reaction and their family's reaction when they come through the finish line. So,
Maybe someday for me, but not now.
are you a runner, Peter?
Not long distance.
Well, maybe I'll just.
We can run to the bathroom.
That's
true.
That is true.
I can do that.
That's about enough. Look at all this. You could be the sweeper. What's that mean? What's
I
the
don't know.
sweeper?
I don't know what a sweeper is.
We don't know all the terminology. Does Greta run this? The glorious Greta, have you run the 5, 10, or
I feel
half
like she
before?
did or I feel like she has. But Denise, she's going to be at Drake Relays this weekend. Oh, Drake Relays.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
They get all the cool stars there, like the shot put world record holder is going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Be good stuff.
I was a pretty good state. Cool state, anyway.
Yeah. Okay. I think we've covered everything we need to cover for segment 1.
I think we did.
Let's take a little break and we'll come back and we'll make up some stories.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections. Like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Lynn & Shelby's Home Decor in Mount Pleasant will be having a 40% off store-wide sale starting on Wednesday, April 23rd. Make sure to go to 120th South Main Street in Mount Pleasant, Iowa to catch the deal.
Ahoy, morning breathers. Welcome back to kind of a gloomy Tuesday start, but we're bright and cheery in here.
I know, it feels so sunny and happy here.
Sunny and happy inside.
in the live studio.
In the studio. There's all kinds of stuff up there. Cindy has more pickles and one more jar of salsa.
That is so exciting.
Love it. LeBron James, Paula, I think, did go right out of high school.
That was the new rule in 2005, I think.
You have to play 1 year now.
You had to play 1 year, but you didn't have to.
There was Daryl Dawkins and Kobe Bryant. There was lots of guys.
Dwight Howard, who just came to the Hall of Fame, he came straight out of high school.
That is truly incredible that those players can do that. It is incredible. And I'm not saying Cooper Flagg couldn't have done it. I think he needed some college.
I think more likely than not, a lot of those high school guys didn't work out going straight to the pros statistically. But the ones who did were really good. Really good.
Sure did. Did you imagine? Gosh, I couldn't imagine. Like the last game I played was my high school, whatever, maybe a state state tournament game or something.
And then the next one's in the
Next time we're playing
NBA.
in the NBA.
It's a big jump.
That's a jump.
I can't imagine what it would be like just to get used to the noise and the size of the arena you're in. And the scheduling.
Be massive. Massive.
Yep. Hard to wrap your head around. That's for sure. Hey, did you see the back of page 1, Rachel?
Back on page 1.
Oh, by the way, in terms of the sweeper Greta, I can totally walk the half marathon if you need me to.
Are you free that day?
We'll see. If not, I can get a 4-wheeler, just drive around there. Drive my car through, make sure everyone's okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
these sound so.
I know. I think it's kind of good. There was we briefly talked about this yesterday. Because I heard this somewhere. The Ohio substitute teacher was busted for
That sounds so horrible.
allegedly offering one of her students $2,000 to kill her estranged husband.
I did not know this.
I thought somewhere, or I dreamed it,
Where
which is
does-
entirely plausible that we talked about something.
Where does Boss Man Matt find these things? Because they're a little creepy.
The next one's
and
funny.
It's
So this substitute teacher she's 44 years old. She was arrested on a Wednesday. I don't know when this was, maybe last week, on first-degree conspiracy after the student's mom discovered texts between her son and this substitute teacher for the Academy for Urban Scholars High School. The educator approached the student and said, on March 26th, so this was just last month, I offered him cash to kill her soon-to-be ex-husband. And as a down payment, he's playing big time. He said, well, I just can't plan this for nothing.
Right.
I need $250 down payment to make this happen. $2,000. He should have held out for more.
I was gonna, is that really all he's worth? $2,000?
Jeez.
yeah. Some of these
Poor
are-
guy. So that didn't happen.
Well,
And
I'm glad these things didn't happen because they're kind of creepy and messed up.
Well, that's a little messed up for sure. That a teacher, a substitute teacher, would ask a student to do that. You're just probably not.
Yeah, that's
Your head's not where it all should be. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking. But the next one is does this person exist? So a woman's sky-high checklist. So for her future husband has gone viral after the man she was got matched with on Hinge shared her demands. If you're not like this, then there's no point in us
Yeah, some of these are a
getting
little
together.
Right.
So
for our area. They're a little.
So this is this woman. We have no names. We don't know when this was, but this was shared by a guy who was somehow matched with her on a dating site.
Okay.
And so she says, "These are my, there's no turning back. I have to have these
This is
things.
my checklist.
This is everything.
Not my checklist.
Loves
this
me
lady.
deeply.
Yeah.
And puts me first. You have to be financial successful, and that means above a $300K salary. You need to be very generous and spoil me at every turn. You must be sophisticated and enjoy luxury, everything luxury.
You know, it'd be interesting to know what she does for a living and how much she makes a year.
Let's talk about that in a minute. Emotionally intelligent and confident, chivalrous and protective, ambitious and disciplined, family-oriented, well-connected, fit, attractive, and well-groomed. Don't let that
It'd
nose
also
hair
be
get too
interesting to
long.
know her age.
Takes control and make plans. So there's our two questions. What's her age and what's she do? Keeps his word and values trust, supports my goals and lifestyles. Fun, outgoing, socially respected. Prefers privacy over social media. Loves traveling and fine dining. Sexually disciplined and loyal. Handles the pregnancy prevention because there's no hormones going in this bod. And makes life easier. Like I should have a maid and a chef.
So, yeah, I mean, if she comes from somewhere where she makes good, a sizable salary, you know, you'd think you'd want to be matched with someone like that. So I don't know.
I feel like this woman might have come from a family that did everything for her and got used to all these things and is not going backwards.
Or she enjoys privacy from social media, but she watches a lot of it and has big dreams and goals.
She's on Hinge.
Yeah, I have not checked that one out.
I don't know what it is either.
It's a dating app.
Is what? It's a dating app?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
what a dream list for us all, right?
Yeah, does that person exist?
I've seen some of those TikToks where a guy has an app and they ask like girls or guys like, you know, how much should a person make? How tall should they be? And they'll put it all in this little app and they'll go, your dream person is, there's only like 5 people in the world, or there's nobody in the world.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Oh, that's fun.
That is fun. Because you could be a lot of things on here, but I don't know if you could be all of that.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I mean, fit, attractive, and well-groomed. Once you, I'm guessing she's younger, in her 20s or 30s, because once you hit a certain age, it's hard to be fit, or I don't know.
She didn't say he had to be so tall, so
She did not say that.
I heard that height was a big deal for some women. Is that true?
Some people say that, but I'm only 5'5", so maybe
But like you would definitely not date somebody shorter than you.
I don't know.
There's, I've heard
Probably
that's a
not.
big deal with women. The height is a big deal for women.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe not all women. I don't know.
She seems to really like her masculine men, though. She wants a guy
She
that's
wants
going
to be.
take
She wants to be
control,
coddled.
make the plans, be chivalrous, protective.
Her man's the man and she's the woman, and that's that. Take care of her. It's National Jelly Bean Day. Oddly enough, we talked about jelly beans yesterday.
What a transition.
Well, I want to make sure I get it in because she's got to do some work, and I don't know if I'm going to treat her the same as I do Matt. But National Jelly Bean Day. We talked about jelly beans yesterday because it was one of the top candies.
Mm-hmm.
National Baseball Day. That should be like the start of the baseball season, shouldn't it?
I guess.
I think
we know why it's National Baseball Day, but we'll have to get to set for the day for that.
Oh, okay. Earth Day today.
Oh, yeah, it's Earth Day.
Wow.
National Beagle Day. Snoopy.
Aw.
I love your Snoopy.
Cute
Okay,
little dog.
7:42. We're going to take a break so we can get back, and Rachel will get us set for the day.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Ahoy, morning breathers. Welcome back to Tuesday. And ahoy to you all. Lots of activity on the board this morning. Love it. Rachel, ready to get set for the day?
I am.
Okay. Let's get set for the day.
It is Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. We are on episode 297.
Oh.
Yes, it is. What is it? It is 7:44 a.m. In Washington, it is 51 degrees. We have a 70% chance of rain today. But in Mount Pleasant and Fairfield, it is 52 degrees, and they only have a 5% chance of rain today. So, a little rain this morning, cloudy this afternoon, chances of storms tonight with a high of 73, low of 55.
You know what they say?
What?
Rain on Sunday, Easter Sunday.
Yes. I did TikTok series over this.
I didn't know this until a couple days yesterday, I don't think.
I think the last time it rained on Easter was 2022 because it popped up in my memories.
Did it rain 4
Yes.
Sundays?
It's supposed to be, I think, 6 or 7, and it rained all but one.
It goes that many Sundays? Mm-hmm. So the whole thing, do you know how it actually goes? Because I heard rain on Easter Sunday, rain the next 4 or something.
Yeah, I think it's 6 or 7 Sundays, and it was true one year that Riley graduated 2022, and I need to go back and look at my TikToks, but yeah, I give a report every Sunday, and it's kind of weird. It might just sprinkle a little bit, or it might pour, but it usually rains every Sunday.
We got to keep an eye on it because this Sunday, I don't think there's calling for rain.
Really?
Around it.
Interesting.
Monday.
Very interesting. Today's headlines from SoutheastIowaUnion.com. Fairfield, the Fairfield Beautification Commission, and the Girl Scouts clean up downtown.
Sure, that needed it.
I'm sure.
Every downtown needs a good cleanup.
Right.
Mount Pleasant's Easter egg hunt hops on. And in Washington, a handful of improvements coming to Washington Central Park.
Such as?
I don't know, but the bathhouse looks nice.
The new bathroom?
Come to the park to see the bathroom.
Look at it go.
In sports, Washington takes on DeWitt in esports. Fairfield boys and girls track are running in Ottumwa. Washington and Mount Pleasant track meets are in Mount Pleasant. Tennis has the Mount Pleasant girls taking on the Maharishi, and the boys travel to Fairfield, and Fairfield girls soccer hosts Knoxville.
Sure hope both the officials go to that.
Yeah.
For Fairfield's
If
sake.
you're an official listening, make it to your
Please,
games.
get to your game. Pay attention.
Parents and kids would appreciate it. This day in history, on this day in 1876, the Boston Red Caps beat the Philadelphia Athletics 6-5 in the first official National League baseball game.
Now we know why it's National Baseball Day.
Now we know.
Look at how much the team names have changed. The Philly Athletics, Boston Red Caps. It went from caps to socks.
Yep.
Very interesting.
To give it the time.
Philly went they're just Phillies now, right?
No,
Athletics.
the Philadelphia Athletics is the Athletics.
Oh, okay.
They're out in Sacramento now, and they'll be in Vegas in 3 years, something like that. So,
SPP, do you want a random joke, random quote, or a random fact?
I would love a random joke.
Ooh, a random joke. Scientists have discovered that cows produce more milk when farmers talk to them. Apparently, it's a case of in one ear and out the other.
The studio audience loved it.
Do you
That was
want a
a good
random
one.
quote or a random fact?
No, we have to get to today's takeaway.
Oh, today's takeaway.
Do you have a takeaway, or do you want me to go to SPP?
You guys are really on the board that college or kids should play at least in college sports before they go pro.
Oh, Kevin Garnett. That's a good shout, Greta. It's a good name.
Yep. He did it. SPP, your takeaway?
Ooh, my takeaway is that if they need anybody to just walk the entire marathon and just, see if everyone's doing all right,
You're the guy?
I can keep the vibes. Yep.
Well, on that same line, my takeaway was the sweeper was invented by the person that got last place all the time, so that the sweeper is actually the last place person to finish
Right.
the marathon, so that
And then they gave him a job.
they just go ahead called him a name.
Sure.
That person, man or woman, you're the sweeper.
We should
You're just really last place.
get the limo out, do a live, recording.
Live recording, being the sweeper.
Well, not being the sweeper, but like sitting on the corner commentating, having a show.
That's on Saturday. I think people have enough of us through the week.
Just do a special.
We may not be
6 days is too much.
6 days that'll kill us. That'll be that. We should think about it. We can think about it.
What's your takeaway, Tim?
That my takeaway was the sweeper.
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 We were thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was an amazing thought process by the person that normally got last at these. He said, "Screw that! I'll find a new job. I'll call them the sweeper, and they'll actually be last."
There you go.
I think it's brilliant. All right. Thank you all for joining us today. Boss Man Matt will be back tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the show, Matt. I don't know why he didn't comment.
I know. I hope he listened.
He did. He doesn't miss.
I hope we passed. I hope we passed today.
Well, I think you did a fine job over there at the head table where the boss man is.
You're welcome to come back tomorrow, Matt.
Come on back tomorrow, Matt.
Yes, please.
Just be me and Peter, probably.
Yeah.
Have a great Tuesday. Dodge the raindrops if they're your way. If not, gonna get up and have a nice day. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, ahoy.